If you love peonies, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make your peonies last for as long as possible in a vase. So the first thing you want to do is take off the lower leaves and all this foliage from this stem. You don't want any foliage under the level of the water, and that's because foliage in the water will cause bacteria to grow and it will mean that your flowers just won't last as long. The second thing to do is make a cut on the stem end, and we're going to cut on the diagonal like this. By cutting the stem, that encourages the water to travel all the way up the stem and into the flower head, and that will make it bloom. And cutting on the diagonal increases the surface area of that stem, which means greater water absorption, so your flower stays as hydrated as possible. Now you might, when you're buying peonies from a store, get flower food, and you can also use that in the water. The purpose of flower food is to encourage your flowers to bloom, but it also helps to prevent bacteria from growing in the water, so it is quite a useful thing to have if you want to use it. However, the most important thing, in my opinion, is to change your water every 2 days. By doing that, you're going to prevent any bacteria build-up, and your peonies will stay happy and healthy for as long as possible. But one tip: every time you take a stem out of water, this end immediately starts to seal, and that's because it wants to lock all that moisture into the stem. It wants to stay as hydrated as possible. So you change the water and then just give it a 1 centimetre cut on the diagonal, and that will encourage the water to travel all the way up the stem again, and your flowers will stay healthy and happy. Good luck with your peony displays. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you.